Now, my next guest is a double Olympic champion and a mother of three. And earlier on this year, Helen Glover decided to come out of retirement and, in just 10 days' time, she's going to be competing in the Paris Olympics in search of a third gold medal. And if anybody can do it, she can. She joins me now. Hey, Superwoman. Lovely to talk to you. It really is. How are you doing? How's the training been going?
Yeah, it's really good, thank you. I've just flown back in from Italy from a training camp, and it's just a final prep now till we get on the train to Paris.
Oh, it's fantastic. Now, look, you're a competitor. This is what you do. You love doing it. But you did say, OK, that part of my life kind of might be over now. I'm going to concentrate on other things, being a mum, being one of them, to three children, three young kids. What made you want to get back to do it again?
I think there were so many things. I mean, I realised I still had that drive. I realised I could still do it. And then I also had this realisation of what an impact it could be on my kids and being a great role model for them, but for other children and other mums. And I think I just felt this real surge of support from that community. And I thought, yeah, I want to do it. And I really want to prove people wrong and show people what can be done.
Well, exactly. And nobody ever says it to guys, do they? No one ever says to a male athlete, oh, come on now, you've got three children. You can't possibly do that. How are you going to fit the training in? But they'll say it to women, won't they?
Yeah, and I just think it's a stereotype that is being broken down really well in the world of sport. And over the last few years, I've just seen this massive shift and this change about this kind of impact that women can make and mothers can make in the world of sport, which is really exciting.
No, it absolutely is. I guess you're going to be the most experienced member of the team. Are you doing four now? Is it going to be four of you together?
Yeah, so I'm in a four, and it's a really nice mix of experience within our four. So there's two who've never been to an Olympics, one who's been to Tokyo, and then there's me who'll be my fourth Olympics. So it's quite an interesting mix of youthful excitement and more experience, and I just think it's really fun to be part of that mix.
No, of course it is, and the fact, as you said, they know that as a mother, it's a great thing to do. What do the kids think when you're away training and you're going to be doing it? They must be really excited for you.
They are, and I think they've been asked for quite a few months now if they're excited for the Olympics, and I think they're thinking, when is this going to happen? And finally to have it round the corner. They've watched a few of the races on TV this year. They haven't been out this year to watch me, and they're going to be getting on the train to Paris next week. They're going to be coming. And for me, when I decided whether I was going to come back or not, picturing those three little faces at the finish line, that was such a motivator for me to come back, and the fact that it'll be happening next week is really exciting.
Oh, it's fantastic that they're going to be there with you to share that. What an incredible experience it'll be, not just to watch their mum, but also to watch all the other sports as well. That'll be brilliant, won't it?
I think so. I think it'll probably be quite overwhelming for them. They're still quite little, but I just think what an opportunity. It's going to feel almost like a home games. It's so close to home. Sure. And so, yeah, we've got to take up that opportunity.
No, absolutely. And of course, London was extraordinary. I was talking to Claire Balding earlier on this week, and she was saying how it changed her life, obviously changed your life too. And it's taking all of that excitement that we had at the London Games and bringing that with us. And now, I guess, you know, we're expecting all of you to do so well, because you've been doing so well since then.
I think so, and I think this is going to be the first game since London that's even on the same time zone as us. So that home support and that feeling of being part of the action, even for people who aren't travelling out to Paris, to be watching and seeing it live and really being part of the athletes' experience, it means so much to us as part of Team GB. The athletes really feel like we have the best supporters in the whole world, and I can honestly say that. The Team GB supporters, whether you're out there in person or watching from home, are just the best. And so just thank you for all that cheering that you give us from your sofa or from live in person.
Absolutely. I mean, those that are lucky enough to be there, it's going to be absolutely brilliant, but it unites the whole country. It's a brilliant thing. It's a fantastic thing. So all of a sudden, Helen, we get experts in your sport and other sports. You know, we all know things, and we do the terminology as if we know what we're talking about. I have to say to you, just before we let you go, I have to say to you a big thank you to your husband, Steve, because he has highlighted the amount, we can see the River Thames behind you, and he's been highlighting the pollution levels there. And for someone like yourself that's got to train, people that use the river, you know, people, I mean, we see people swimming in it sometimes, people rowing, all of that. Thank you to him and to you for highlighting that, because it's terribly, terribly important. And we'll be cheering you on. We'll be cheering you on, my love, in Paris.
Thank you so much. Thanks you so much for your support. It means a lot.
Oh, it's great. Helen, cheers. Thank you. Lovely to see you. And good luck to Helen, of course, to all our athletes, to everyone taking part in the Olympics in Paris.